Hi guys, welcome back to another what I eat in a day video. Thank you so much for logging on and joining today, and thank you so much for all the comments and the feedback on my other what I eat in a days. They really motivate me to produce more content like this for you guys. So if you do like them and you do want to see them on a regular basis, give this a thumbs up and also comment down below, because then that lets me know that you're still enjoying them and you're not getting bored. So we have another fantastic day of food. It's actually currently the weekend. It's the weekend that the children have just finished school. So it's been quite busy so far, but I figured, you know, I've got to eat, so I may as well film. And this morning I had coffee and a banana, which is pretty standard for me for breakfast. I'll insert that now. I actually have this coffee that I got from Aldi. I usually have the caramel, but I saw that they did a chocolate flavour and a hazelnut, which I really do not like the hazelnut one. This is what it looks like, and it in theory should be amazing because I love the taste of hazelnut, but honestly it's so overpowering, the flavour, that I really don't like it. So I'm going to give that to my mum and see if she likes it. But I'm going to use this one today, and it is the 2 calories a cup, which I think is incredible, to be quite honest, because it is a really lovely chocolatey mocha kind of flavour. So I'm going to have that with a banana. Nothing exciting, but again, I do like to break my fast. And now it's lunchtime and I'm feeling like having some chicken, because I went out last night for dinner with some friends and I marinated Andrew some chicken breasts, and he actually saved me some because he said it was that good that he wanted me to have some. So it's my marinade that I do all of the time. I'll talk you through it when I get downstairs, but I'm gonna have that with a bit of salad, maybe a flatbread. And tonight we're having something slightly more indulgent, which is a family favourite of ours, and we're going to be having homemade burgers with sweet potato fries. It's all gonna be from scratch. I'm really excited and I hope you'll enjoy it. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more of these what I eat days from me, and yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna link everything that I'm wearing down below. By the way, I have my white jeans on, my Oliver Bonus t-shirt that I bought that I absolutely love. It's so soft and it says live a little, which I thought was ironic considering the fact that I'm the most boring person on the planet. But yeah, let's go and get on with the day. So it's now lunchtime and I thought I would have this chicken that I marinated yesterday for Andrew. Basically consisted of lemon, a little bit of honey, garlic, paprika, salt and pepper, olive oil, and that was it. And it's made this really lovely honey, lemon and garlic chicken. So I'm going to pop that in the microwave. That's all warmed up now. So this is the chicken. It smells incredible. In fact, it smells nicer than it did when I prepared it last night. I'm also going to be having it with a flatbread. This is the Aldi flatbread that I always buy. 3 points for one. I also have some light mayonnaise here, Hellmann's, and a bit of lettuce and a bit of cheese as well. So I'm going to weigh out some light mature cheddar. This is the one from Aldi. I always get this one. It's really nice. And I'm just going to weigh out a few grams and see what I fancy. That's 10 grams, perfect. I swear I'm getting really good at this. There's 4 points altogether, and I don't track my mayonnaise. I kind of felt that's what my weeklies are for, but feel free to track that. And if you wanted to track the marinade as well, put that down as a point. And yeah, that's it. Vlog, which I appreciate a lot of you guys that watch the what I eat today don't watch my vlogs, because I don't do them very often, and to be honest I think I've only done one in the last like 4 or 5 months. But I baked a lemon drizzle cake and I had so many requests to include it in what I eat in a day. Normally I just point them as a typical lemon drizzle that I would buy from Tesco, but I thought to myself, you know, it's not completely accurate. I thought it would be a really good opportunity to bake it and actually insert the recipe into the app, so that when you guys search for it, you will hopefully be able to find my recipe for the lemon drizzle cake, which is great. So I'm going to bake that now as part of the what I eat in a day. Whether I get a slice today will depend on how many points I take up for my burger and fries later, but it's here for the rest of the week, and it's just nice to do a bit of baking on a Sunday, which is again what today is. So I thought I would go through with you what you guys are going to need before we begin. You're going to need 4 large free-range eggs, you're going to need some caster sugar, some butter, some self-raising flour, and some lemons as well. I'm going to put all of the quantities in the description box down below so you guys can go and check them out. And what we'll do later is we will input all of the separate ingredients into the app, and then we will divide it by the amount of pieces that I cut the loaf into, and then we'll get an accurate reading, which I think will be fantastic. And then you can just weigh it off in grams, break the pieces up and just point them accordingly. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with that now, and I hope you all enjoy seeing a bit of baking. I love baking on a Sunday, So it's just a great opportunity for me to show you guys some baking and make a lemon drizzle, which is the one. It's one of the best cakes that I've ever made. So yeah, let's get cracking. First thing I'm going to do is cream together our softened butter and sugar. So I have 225 grams of caster sugar and 225 grams of soft unsalted butter. And all I'm going to do is put them on my stand mixer and cream them together until they become light and fluffy. The butter and the sugar have creamed together really nicely and it's become really whippy, and that is going to make it really airy and the sponge really nice and light. And now I'm going to add the zest of 2 lemons straight in. Okay, so the cake mix has had its time on the mixer, and I like to go around the bowl just to make sure that no nuggets of butter are stuck at the bottom and everything has had a chance to mix in properly. And what you're looking for is a really soft, whippy-like consistency. It's a really lovely batter, this one. It's really silky and smooth, especially when you spend quite a long time whipping together the sugar and butter, and they cream together really well, and it just makes for a much more light and moist sponge because of all the air you put in it. So now that it's all done and incorporated, I'm going to get my loaf tin, which I have lined with baking paper or parchment, and I'm basically going to fill it 3/4 the way full. And I'm going to tidy it up with a cranked palette knife, and it's going to go in for 55 minutes. So it takes a long time, but it's totally worth it. So let it bake slowly. The oven doing its thing, and we're going to get on with making the drizzle now. Now the drizzle is basically the sauce that we use to pour over the top of the warm cake, and it's just going to add so much flavour, a really nice texture. So to do that, we're going to need either 3 small lemons or 2 large lemons, depending what you have. Mine are quite small, so I'm using 3, but if they were big, I would just, you know, use 2. And you're also going to need 100 grams of caster sugar as well. So I'm just going to juice these lemons and then add them to the sugar and stir them. I have my caster sugar, there is 100 grams here, so I'm going to add that to my bowl. And then I also have the lemon juice from the lemons that I just juiced, so I'm going to add all of that as well. Kind of seizes up and crystallizes. It's really bizarre, and you just leave that to sit on the worktop, and then you pour it over the warm cake. Okay, so this is the first time that I've done this, so you guys are going to have to bear with me because I have never added my own recipe before. My food, I'm guessing. Recipes. Create a recipe. Okay. So you just go to the create a recipe section, and then I'm guessing this is the area where you'll put how many people it serves, how much sugar, how much butter, how much flour. I'm going to insert all of that now, and then later on I will put the serving value when I've kind of chopped it all up. So I've sliced up the lemon drizzle, and actually I managed to section this off into 14 servings, which is fantastic because it will slightly decrease the point value. I mean, it's still going to be high, but this is very much an indulgent treat for me. It's something that I don't have every day, and I could easily get away with having half a slice of that. Like, it wouldn't bother me at all. That's actually taken it to 12 points a serving, which is completely reasonable for such an indulgent cake. I mentioned before it's burger night, so I thought I would show you guys how I make my homemade burger. So I have my nice big bowl here. I also have some streaky bacon. This is the dry cured streaky rashers that are really nice and ideal for burger night. I also have some tomatoes because you cannot have a burger without tomatoes and lettuce, in my opinion, so I have lettuce there. I have some lean beef mince, which is what I'm going to use to make up my burgers, obviously. I have some Aldi brioche buns, some mustard, which is going to be going in the burger mix itself. I've also made a burger sauce dip myself. This is like so good. It's basically ketchup, mayonnaise and mustard mixed together. I also have a couple of sweet potatoes here. I'm going to make homemade sweet potato fries. I have some organic olive oil, 50 grams of breadcrumbs for the burger mix, salt and pepper, and some fresh parsley as well. We basically have the mince, a grated red onion, some Dijon mustard, salt and pepper, parsley and breadcrumbs. I'm going to mix it all together by hand and shape it into the burgers. So dinner was great as usual. I actually only managed half of it, which is not like me. Normally I eat all of my tea, but I think it's because I had my dinner quite late today, or my lunch quite late, so it definitely impacted my appetite and I could only manage half of it. So I definitely will not have any room left for the lemon drizzle cake that I made, but it's all gone in a Tupperware box here and it's ready to go for the upcoming week when I have a coffee or for a treat or something like that. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day here. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And comment down below to see more of what I eat each day from me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.